Hey everyone, it's Jessica and I am back celebrating Nicole Santos today with her 500 subby YouTube hop. She finally hit her 500 subscribers on her YouTube channel, and I'm actually surprised she hasn't hit that already because her layouts are just amazing and she's a really great person and she supports me a lot. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to her yet, go ahead and hop over to her channel and subscribe because she does some really great things. So today I am participating in her challenge. She did a 1, 2, 3 challenge, which is using 1 photo of yourself, 2 pattern papers, and 3 things that you love about yourself. So I actually had a really hard time with this. I'm not gonna lie. For one, I had a hard time finding a photo of myself. I don't take too many photos of myself, so I chose one from my maternity photo shoot from being pregnant most recently with my baby girl. And I pulled one of those photos out, and then I pulled out a pre-made background by Vicki Boutin, and I also pulled out some other supplies by Vicki Boutin that I'm going to use here, and then yeah, I pulled out this, actually the stripy paper in the background that I'm using as a border. As you can see, I've cut the middle out so I can use that on something else, but I am just using that as a really tiny border around the outside, and then I'm going to use it for my letters too, or my numbers rather. And I have pulled that from the Symbol Stories most recent collection. I think it's called Heart Eyes. So I pulled that paper because I just love it and thought it would just go great with this. I am mixing and matching again, which is something I don't normally do, but I have been doing that on the last few layouts that I've been doing, so it's working out okay. It's not typically my thing, but I usually stick to one collection in general and stay with that for the layout, but I have been mixing and matching and I have been having a lot of fun with that. So I'm just taking my photo here and backing it with that pattern paper. These are my 2 patterns that I'm going to use. I've pulled that purple one out of a mini paper pad from the Vicki Boutin print shop collection, which is the main collection that I'm using here. And then these little numbers, I actually pulled out some number stamps from Elle's Studio and my black archival ink for that, and I have stamped and then used the coordinating die set that comes with it to actually cut out my letters on my Big Shot, or numbers. I keep calling them letters, but they are numbers, sorry. So I pulled out some other elements from Elle's Studio. I wanted to pull in a couple more things here. I love this little tab, so I'm just going to use another Elle's stamp. This is, I think, called the Icons stamp set, and I've used the little hearts to put on that little tab, and I'm going to tuck that right on top of my photo. And then, actually, now that I'm looking at this, I kind of wish I would have stitched across that. That would have looked really cute. Maybe I'll go back and do that, actually, because I really like that idea now that I'm looking at it. But anyways, so I'm going to lay my numbers out right here, and I'm going to do my all of my stats here right in a line, and I'm going to use some Elle's Studio letters to actually put that down and jot down my, I guess it's kind of like journaling, but I'm using letters like this to do it, these little puffy ones. And I don't have all of the letters that I need to make each word, so what I did was I filled in with the colors that I had. So I just kind of mix and match them a little bit so it looks like I did it totally on purpose. And then I'm taking these other letters. These are, I believe, the Aria letters by, I think, Doodlebug or Bella Boulevard, one of the two. And I'm just going to put my title is I Am. I just left it really super simple for the title. I didn't want to put things that I love about myself, so I just simplified it and put I Am. It was actually really hard for me to come up with 3 things that I loved about myself. I don't really think about myself that often. I'm sure not a lot of us do, but it sounds kind of weird, but I had a really hard time just thinking 3 things that I love. And you know, I was thinking like, I love to go camping, I love to go hiking, but those aren't really things about myself. So I was thinking more along the lines of things that I actually am, and that's what helped me come up with my title. And my husband actually came up with the adventurous one because he's like, well, you like to do things outdoors, you like to hike, you like to go camping, and you like to do all the outdoorsy things. So he came up with adventurous, and I really like that about myself too, so it works. So here I'm just pulling out some embellishments from Vicki Boutin's print shop line, and I'm just kind of scattering them about my page, kind of keeping to like a vertical design down the center of my page and keeping the focus on my words and my photo. And then I've pulled out this stamp set that coordinates with that print shop line, and I am just stamping a couple of these little circles and coordinating colors just to kind of add a little bit to the mixed media and to kind of drag that out towards the top and the bottom. As you can see, I do have the 2 pattern papers. That's part of the challenge. So I've used one as the border and the numbers and kind of backing my photo with, and then the purple one I've pulled out of that little mini paper pad from the Vicki Boutin collection. So I've used that one just kind of around those edges that I've ripped out of my layout. So it's a super easy way to pull in some pattern papers, and I didn't really have to use that much paper either, since I used this mixed media background. The little camera is from Elle's studio. I love this little icon pack. I think it was from back, could have even been last February, I want to say. I think it was around Valentine's Day. But I love that little collection. I have quite a bit of it left, so I'm excited that I get to use that giant camera on this layout. Just thought it was super cute. And then I'm just kind of tucking in little wordy bits around my other words and these little hearts that are so adorable. And then I'm gonna pull out some stamps from close to my heart here, and this one I'm just gonna stamp, it says "Killing It," which is just super appropriate because I was really super pregnant in this photo, and I felt like I was seriously killing it because it was just crazy at that time, and I was so ready to be done and meet that baby. I didn't know what I was having at the time, so I was just really excited to finally get to meet the baby, to see what it was, and it ended up being a girl, so it's really, really exciting. So I'm just kind of finishing this layout up by just stamping a few of these little stamps by close to my heart. This is one of the more recent stamp sets that I got. This one's called Lovin Right Now. I got this not too long ago, and then I'm just gonna add some of these cute little puffy hearts that I've had for a while by Elle's, and I love them. I got a couple packs of them, and for some odd reason I haven't really used them much. I guess these aren't really my typical colors to scrap, but I really love this combination with that blue and purple. I just think it's so pretty. And then I saw this little favorite photo, little wordy bit there to tuck alongside my photo. I thought that one was so cute right there with the black and white along with my photo. I am using some extra glue here to adhere down all of these little circle embellishments and my little chipboards. I find that those don't seem to stick well over time for me. I don't know if it's something to do with the humidity or just the way that they're made, but I just have not had good luck with them sticking well over time. So I just take it upon myself to just reinforce with glue when I'm doing the layout now. That way I don't lose things later on. And I've just used my little Tim Holtz tiny attacher. It's a little tiny stapler to adhere down those little foam hearts, or not foam hearts, puffy hearts, just to my purple edges there. Then I'm just gonna do like a little bit of doodling on the purple part just to kind of fill that in a little bit and give it some interest. And I'm going to pull out my little punch here that makes circles. Boy, I'm drawing a blank at what that's called. It makes the little circles to go on tags, but I can't remember really what that's called offhand. But I love it, and I thought that would make just the perfect little circles to go on this layout. So I just cut a few out of my papers that I was already using on this layout just so that it matched. And then I'm gonna kind of rough them up just with my fingers, and I'll glue them down to the layout in a few spots. So something super cute. I haven't done that in a while, and I just thought they would look cute on this layout. So just a little something extra. I thought about adding sequins to it, but I opted out. So I just wanted to keep this one simple. So I keep the focus on my photo, and here is the finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and please hop down in the description and take a look at all the other creators and what they've come up with for today for celebrating Nicole Santos. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.